Imagine if you could unravel the secrets of the mind of one of the greatest emperors of ancient Rome, Marcus Aurelius, and discover the rules he used to govern not just an empire, but himself. Rules so powerful they could transform your life today, centuries later. Even before the sun's rays touch the horizon, you're on your feet. In the silence of the morning, an emperor from ancient times whispers a secret for conquering the day. Marcus Aurelius, a name that echoes through the ages, brings a startling tactic. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I will be faced with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." Odd? Not in the slightest. This is the game of expectation. Instead of being caught off guard by the myriad challenges the day holds, you anticipate them. This simple act of foresight calms your mind, prepares your spirit, and strengthens your resilience. While the world around you loses its balance in the face of the unexpected, you stand firm, unshakable. It's not pessimism, it's strategy. It's the power to face reality head-on, without illusions, ready to turn any adversity into triumph. This is the first Stoic rule for a robust life, a lesson from Marcus Aurelius to start your day with an invincible edge. Before you lies a crossroads of paths, each with its own challenges and promises. The voice of ancient wisdom echoes once more, bringing advice from the Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Do not react to life emotionally, he would say, highlighting a crucial point for maintaining not just your serenity but also that of those around you. It sounds simple, but in practice, emotions can be as turbulent as a stormy sea. The secret? Emotional detachment. It's not about ignoring your feelings, but rather observing them without getting swept away by the storm. It's about seeing the bare and raw facts, without the dramatization your mind insists on creating. This isn't cold detachment, but a clarity of thought that maintains calm in the eye of the hurricane, allowing for wise and considered decisions. Learning to separate immediate reactions from considered responses is the second Stoic rule for a life of balance and discernment. The third lesson from Marcus Aurelius is a true art of internal transformation. Picture yourself at an emotional crossroads, your heart heavy with resentment or burning with jealousy. Here lies the choice, to sink into bitterness or to rise to greater understanding. Marcus instructs us that the true measure of power is not found in the events we face, but in our reaction to them. How you react to people and events is far more important than the events themselves. It's an invitation to a more refined dance with reality, where envy becomes a muse for inspiration, and resentment, a window to understanding. It's not about winning or losing, but about transforming each situation into a step for your personal growth. By choosing to be inspired by the qualities you admire in others, and understanding the roots of your own discontent, you don't just turn the game around, you change the game itself. This is the third Stoic lesson, the sublimation of emotions into wisdom. Lost amid the fog of uncertainties, you seek a compass for your mind. And it's here that the fourth Stoic lesson from Marcus Aurelius becomes a guiding light. Your life is what your thoughts make it. This isn't just a saying, but a powerful declaration of autonomy. You are the artist and your life the canvas. The thoughts you choose to cultivate are the colors with which you'll paint your day, your week, your destiny. Marcus wasn't just proposing an idea, he was offering a practical tool. By consciously building a positive mindset, you shape the reality around you. Start by imagining the life you desire, each detail like the strokes of a master painter. Then, with every action you take, bring that vision to life. This fourth rule isn't about passively waiting for life to get better, but about actively creating the masterpiece that is living. And this is what Marcus wants you to remember: your life, your rules, your masterpiece. Let's pause here. Did you notice? Each rule is a layer, building a mental foundation for an internal fortress. The fifth lesson from Marcus Aurelius confronts us directly with our greatest adversary: procrastination. Stop arguing about what a good man should be one. In this call to action, Marcus challenges the inertia that often keeps us trapped in cycles of inactivity and unproductive self-debate. This isn't just a mere suggestion to be better, it's a mandate to be better now. Procrastination is the thief of time, and Marcus knew that true virtue lies in acting, not just contemplating action. By choosing to be what we debate being, we are taking control of our lives and turning philosophy into practice. The question then becomes, what are you putting off? What version of yourself are you debating instead of embodying? Marcus propels us to knock down the barriers of procrastination with the strength of our actions. So, take this moment as a turning point and answer Marcus's call to live not as a dreamer, but as a doer. This is the fifth rule: turn reflection into action. Open the doors to balance and prosperity with the path of the prosperous Stoic. Let the teachings of Stoicism guide you to the success and serenity you've always sought. The sixth lesson from Marcus Aurelius is a powerful antidote to bitterness. The best way to avenge yourself is not to be like the one who did the wrong. Here, we are invited to rise above the turbulent tides of fate and the petty actions of others. It's a call to resilience and character, a reminder that our response to life's challenges defines who we are. When the waves of adversity threaten to pull us under, the natural tendency might be to respond with anger or to seek revenge. However, Marcus advises us to choose a higher path, one of dignity and integrity. He encourages us to live in such a way that, looking back, we can be proud of our actions and choices. It's not about ignoring wrong or injustice, but about refusing to let them shape our character. Choose to be better, not because of them, but in spite of them. By doing so, we turn the poison into elixir, the trial into character. This is the sixth rule for a better life. According to Marcus Aurelius, rise above wrongdoing, not out of vanity, but out of virtue. In times of overwhelm, the seventh lesson from Marcus Aurelius shines like a beacon. Do not drown in more than you can live. It's a call to the power of now, to the human ability to weather any storm through the simple art of focus. Imagine yourself on a choppy sea, where each wave represents a challenge, a commitment, a responsibility. Trying to fight the entire ocean at once is unwise, but you can choose to confront each wave one at a time. This is how Marcus advises us to navigate life. By breaking down struggles, tackling each task step by step, each breath becomes a rhythm, a stride toward tranquility. This is the essence of the seventh Stoic rule. When life seems a whirlwind of tasks and worries, stop. Breathe. Address each moment individually, and soon you will discover that you are capable of handling much more than you imagined. Life becomes manageable, overload, an illusion. Because the truth is, we can face anything, one moment at a time. In Marcus Aurelius's eighth lesson, we find a powerful tool for serenity: gratitude. He urges us to embrace not only the peaks of joy but also the valleys of challenges, for both carry valuable lessons. Accept with gratitude whatever destiny brings you. It's not a mere phrase, it's an invitation to recognize that life, in its essence, is a mosaic of experiences, each with its unique value. Imagine that each experience, whether a success or an obstacle, is a stone paving your path. Learning to be thankful for the rough stones is as crucial as celebrating the smooth and comfortable ones. The highs offer us pleasure, the lows, wisdom. When we accept this with gratitude, every step we take is fortified by understanding and appreciation. This eighth Stoic rule teaches us to keep our hearts open to all the nuances of existence. The art of being grateful shapes a life not merely endured but fully lived, rooted in the rich soil of human experience. When we look back on the path we've traversed, gratitude allows us to see beauty in both the flowers and the stones. In the ninth and final lesson from the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius, we are invited to contemplate the closure of the day with an introspective practice. When you retire at night, take stock of what you have done and what you have left undone. Picture this as the silent retreat of an artist after a day of creation, stepping back to ponder over the brushstrokes made and those left for the next day. Introspection is not merely reflection, It is an honest dialogue with oneself, a personal accounting that demands the courage to acknowledge both achievements and failures. This time is yours, a dedicated period to learn from past actions, to adjust the course if necessary, and thus, to arm oneself with the wisdom for a new dawn. This practice, a true art of self-examination, ensures that each new day is received not as a mere sequence, but as a renewed chance for growth and improvement. End each day as Aurelius taught, looking inward, learning, adjusting, and above all, preparing to rise to an even more refined version of oneself tomorrow. As we've walked the paths of Marcus Aurelius's Stoic wisdom, each step has led us to deeper introspection and a richer understanding of what it means to live well. We began with the acceptance that every dawn brings challenges, but with the right expectation, we become unshakable. We continued with the importance of maintaining calm in the midst of chaos, learning to separate our emotions from the stark facts of reality. Each lesson, like a piece of armor, has fortified us. It has taught us to turn envy into inspiration, uncertainty into inner strength, procrastination into action, and adversity into an opportunity for growth. We've learned to navigate the ocean of life with unwavering focus, treating each wave, high or low, with the same gratitude and resilience. And now, as the day ends, the ninth and last lesson brings us to the stillness of the night, where our reflection allows us to learn, adapt, and evolve. Let us close this video, then, not as an end, but as the prelude to a continuation. The Stoic journey of Marcus Aurelius is not a path to be completed, but a continuous cycle of growth and self-improvement. Let us carry with us these 9 rules for a better life and make each new day an opportunity to live with purpose, courage, and balance. Thus, step by step, we build not just a better day or a better life, but a being who, regardless of circumstances, remains serene, strong, and truly free.